The Haunted Restroom. Late one evening, Emma found herself alone at her university, finishing up an assignment in the library. The campus, usually bustling with students, was eerily quiet. As the clock struck midnight, Emma decided to head home. On her way out, she realized she needed to use the restroom. The nearest one was in the old humanities building, a place notorious for ghost stories among students. Desperate, she ignored the tales and ventured inside. The restroom was dimly lit, the flickering fluorescent lights casting long, ominous shadows on the cracked tiles. A strange chill hung in the air, making Emma shiver. She entered one of the stalls, trying to shake off the uneasy feeling. Suddenly, the sound of a door creaking echoed through the room. Emma froze. "Hello?" she called, her voice trembling. No answer. She finished quickly and stepped out of the stall. As she approached the sink, the faucet turned on by itself, water gushing out with a loud hiss. Startled, Emma turned it off, only for it to start again. "Must be faulty plumbing," she muttered, though her heart pounded in her chest. Then she noticed something in the mirror. Behind her, one of the stall doors was slowly swinging open. A shadowy figure stood inside, its face obscured but its hollow eyes unmistakable. Emma spun around, but the stall was empty. Panic set in. She ran to the door, but it wouldn't budge. It felt as though an invisible force was holding it shut. She banged on it desperately, screaming for help, but her voice seemed to be swallowed by the oppressive silence. The lights began to flicker more violently, and the temperature dropped even further. Whispering voices filled the room, their words incomprehensible but dripping with malice. Emma backed into a corner, clutching her bag like a lifeline. The whispers grew louder, turning into agonized screams. A cold hand brushed her shoulder, and she turned to see the shadowy figure standing inches from her, its face now visible, a twisted, hollow visage with a sinister grin. "Why are you here?" it rasped, its voice echoing unnaturally. I didn't mean to intrude," Emma stammered, tears streaming down her face. The figure tilted its head, as if contemplating her words. Then it raised an emaciated hand and pointed to the sink. Trembling, Emma moved toward it. In the mirror, words began to appear, scrawled in what looked like blood. "Leave and never return." The door suddenly burst open, and a gust of wind pushed her out into the hallway. Emma stumbled and fell, glancing back to see the restroom door slam shut on its own. She didn't wait to question what had happened. She sprinted out of the building, her footsteps echoing in the empty halls. The next day, Emma recounted her story to her friends, but they laughed it off as her imagination. Yet, when she passed by the humanities building again, she saw a new sign on the restroom door. Out of order. She never went back inside.